And tonight, the number 3 ranked Ohio State Buckeyes take on the number 22 ranked Wisconsin Badgers.
No, and Ron, I think it's big for Wisconsin to get off to a good start and get ahead in this football game and make Ohio State play to them.
Gamble is the deep man. And the kick on the ground. Going to be fielded at the 15-yard line. And a hit as he reaches the 30-yard line is Smith. And Mike, talk about him and what he brings to the table. Craig, injured an elbow. They had an off week. He missed 2 ball games. But his leadership ability, to me, besides what he does as a player, is what makes him so important. Childress in motion. They go with the running play off the right side, and it's going to be Lydell Ross, the ball carrier. Buckeyes of Ohio State. We've got Hall there, but obviously Lydell Ross has started at tailback. Schnitker, the fullback. Ben Hartsock, an outstanding blocking tight end. Drew Carter and Michael Jenkins, the wide receivers. Up front with the offensive line, very large, very good. Sims, Clark, Mangold has earned himself a starting position. Bryce Bishop and Shane Olivier rounding out the offensive line. We'll check the defensive starters for Wisconsin after this play. From the shotgun. Lost the snap for a moment. Now running for his life. Sidearms it and has it complete at the 50-yard line to Michael Jenkins. And there was a flag down. The inside linebacker providing the pressure, and it's going to come back. First down, goes straight ahead with the handoff, and there's nothing there. Defensively, Gang tackled Alex Lewis, one of the first men to get there. The front 4, Jones, Hawthorne, Jason Jefferson, and Jonathan Welch. Very good, strong group up there. The linebackers, Jeff Mack leads the team in tackles. Lewis, who just made the stop, very quick and very involved. And Kareem Timbers is the other linebacker. In the secondary, Starks, he has 9 breakups in the last 2 ball games. Leonard, an All-American. Aiello and Rowan finishing out the starters in the secondary for Wisconsin. Third down, and they need to take it out to the 40-yard line to keep this drive going. Krenzel from the shotgun. Quarterback draw, going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage by Hawthorne. Jim Leonard, who broke one last week against Penn State, is the deep man. And this ball is going to be hard to handle in this driving rain, but he makes the catch at the 30. Now reverses his field at the 40. Reverses again, and he's free. And now tackled as he crosses midfield and down to the 44-yard line of Jim Sorgi, the senior out of Fraser, Michigan. And Mike, talk about what this young man brings to the table. From the 44, quick pass, got it complete at the 39-yard line. The opening series by Ohio State, they were forced to punt, and a nice return by Leonard, and Wisconsin with good field position as Dwayne Smith gets the handoff on second down, and it's going to be 3rd and about 5. Sorgi deep in the pocket, gets it out on the flat, has it complete. That's Brandon Williams, and it's enough for the Wisconsin first down. Straight ahead with the handoff to Dwayne Smith. He'll have short yardage. Dwayne Smith, Bernstein, he 270 pounds. He's like a guard in the backfield, an outstanding blocker. Bisciotti is the tight end. Brandon Williams and Lee Evans, the wide receivers. Up front with the offensive line. This is a good group. Davis, Benning, Rayola, and he's the leader right there in the middle, only a sophomore. Clinkscale and Lawrence. And these guys have got to do a good job against a bunch of fire breathers from Ohio State, they are very good defensively. Second down and long. They roll the pocket. Here comes pressure. Sorgi's going to run for his life, and he'll get out of bounds just inside the 30-yard line. Best way to say it about the front 7 for Ohio State, you better come to the stadium wearing your Buddy Lees. The front 4, Frazier, Scott, Anderson, and Will Smith. They will rotate 10 defensive linemen in and out of the ballgame. A.J. Hawk, very good one at linebacker. Puckett in the middle, and Robert Reynolds has been very steady as a performer. In the secondary, well, Chris Gamble, the best athlete probably on this team. Dustin Fox on the other side. Sally and Will Allen. I don't know if we're going to see him on offense tonight or not. Third down and long. They need to take it to the 22.5-yard line. Smith going to be hit from behind and run down for a loss. And it's A.J. Hawk who... Mike Allen, his longest is 46. This is a 49-yard attempt. have taken too much time. Here's the kick, very high. Spiral is not going to turn over, and it's going to be into the end zone from the 20-yard line. Ohio State with their second offensive series of the night. Again, it's Lydell Ross lining up a tailback. He gets the give, tries to sweep, and a good, tough defense. Jason Jefferson outside. Tennessee got one when they took away an interception that should have been on the board, so that's been one of give and take. Second down and 12. Straight ahead with the handoff goes to the fullback, Schnitger. With their running backs, average only 3.6 per try. Here comes the blitz from Wisconsin. Good protection, and the ball is underthrown at the 35-yard line. First kick 44 yards. Leonard the deep man. Good coverage kick. Very high. Fair catch is signaled for and is made at the 36-yard line. Or Booker Stanley, I should say, comes in at tailback on this series, replacing Dwayne Smith. And he gets the handoff, bounces it straight up the middle. It's going to be a gain of about 2. All right, Adrian. Tried to throw the middle screen. They get it complete. Breaks out of a tackle. Brandon Williams. And that'll be enough for the Wisconsin first down. After this play, I want you to talk about Wisconsin and how they have to stay away from being predictable. That's going to be Stanley. And, of course, this is their first game on the road. And regardless if you're a veteran team or not, never as easy as it is in your own backyard. Williams in motion. Sorgi under pressure, drills the ball, got it complete the 38-yard line, and it's Williams who was in motion. Williams has 4 receptions for 32. Straight ahead with the handoff, and he's got some running room. It's going to be a gain of about 4 yards. Pachote and Posiak, the 2 tight ends. They go with the running play, tries to cut it back. And it broke it open a little bit. An academic All-American and an outstanding blocker. Gets the block that paves the way, and Booker Stanley fights his way down to the 22-yard line. Only a sophomore. You remember the name. His brother was an All-American at Nebraska. They run the counter back against the grain, running hard, and Stanley will take it to the 15-yard line. This time he offsets to the left side. And they run in that direction. He gets a block. And they're going to be stopped after a gain of only about 3. 2 tight end alignment. I formation, and they give it to the fullback, and Bernstein with a head down, and I believe he's going to have the first down.
Half the distance to the goal line. Automatic first down.
Again, 2 tight end alignment, and they give it to Stanley. Sweeps the right side, gets a block, and they say out of bounds at the 1-foot line. Aiming right into the student section here at Camp Randall. The ball is fumbled on the snap, and Bernstein is the man who picked it up. And it's going to be the end of the opening quarter, so we'll take a timeout. And when we come back, it'll be second down and goal, and the ball is 2 yards away from the Ohio State end zone. So let's take a break. Badgers nothing and the Buckeyes nothing. We'll be right back after this. Asking their own faithful to quiet just a bit. 61 yards so far on this drive. They've eaten up 7:02 off the clock. Stanley tries to bounce it outside. He will score. Clinkscale with an outstanding block for the Badgers. Mike Allen to attempt the extra point. Ball is down, splits it right down the middle. So with 14 minutes, 53 seconds showing on the clock until halftime, it is the Badgers who go on top as Booker Stanley takes it in from 2 yards out. Here comes Campbell. And again, he boots it on the ground. Line drive, and that thing is going to get by both return men. Brett Prenzel.
Oh, looks nice.
Third offensive series for the Buckeyes, and they have not had good field position all night. The handoff goes to Lydell Ross. Turns the corner, has 5, has 10. Counted off at about 16 yards. Our situation, first down for the Buckeyes. Ross in motion, way out to the sideline. He goes straight ahead with the fullback, and Schnitger will go for very short. Second down and long, and Prenzel with an audible. From the shotgun, pressure comes up the middle. Still looking. Now he's going to run it. And Krenzel will be hit and stopped at the 40-yard line by Jefferson. Krenzel will go from a shotgun formation. Michael Jenkins is his favorite target and their go-to guy. Pass out in the flat, and it looks like Hartsock, the tight end, and he was almost left uncovered. They go with a running play. Coming up from the secondary, number 18, Jim Leonard. That's a good Missouri football team. Second down, here comes the option. Shovel pass, and it goes to Hartsock, the tight end, and he's loose inside the 35 and down to the 30-yard line. This is the deepest penetration that the Buckeyes have had tonight, as they have it at the Wisconsin 30. And the handoff goes to Ross, tripped up in the backfield on a nice open field grab. Krenzel sets to throw, lobs it for the end zone, and that is going to be well overthrown, intended for Drew Carter.
During the play, holding. Offense, 10 yards from the previous spot. Repeat, second down.
Wow. Second down, and 20 yards to go for the Buckeyes. Wisconsin showing blitz off the corner, and here they come. But they pick it up. Flag is down, and Krenzel, boy, does he take a shot. They got to take it all the way to the 20-yard line of Wisconsin. Play action. And the ball is thrown low and incomplete at the 37-yard line. You see what he's done in the first two, and now the rain starts to come harder. Very high kick. It's not going to be very far. But Leonard wisely runs away from it, and it goes out of bounds. But a delicate situation right now as they scrimmage from deep in their own territory. Here comes the blitz from Ohio State. Delivers the ball. Got it complete to the 32-yard line. Jonathan Orr, the sophomore out of Detroit.
Yeah, very good receiver. Jim Sorgi off to a good start. 5 for 5.
Well, they come with a blitz right up the middle again, and Booker Stanley will take the ball for short yardage, maybe a gain of 2. Owen Daniels, who is a reserve quarterback, comes in at receiver and hit and knocked down before he even had time to make a move. Will Smith. Now it's third down. And they need to take the ball out to the 42.5-yard line. Here comes Ohio State on the blitz again. They're selling out. Sorgi has the ball in his tip, and that was Will Smith. Morse, driving spiral, not going to turn over. Campbell at the 33-yard line is going to be tackled. The first man down. He almost got away from him. It ended against Penn State. Maurice Hall comes in a tailback. Play action to him. Krenzel all kinds of time, and now it breaks down. He just throws this one away. Krenzel sets in the pocket. Gets this one, safety valve right over the middle. Has it complete at the 43. Hartsock out. Third down. They need to take it to the 47. Pressure on the quarterback. Ball is tipped, and it falls free. Of the night by Sander. Good pass, and here's his kick. Driving this one. I don't know if it's is going to turn over. Hanging. Leonard fumbles the ball, and Ohio State says they have it.
A lot of pulling going on right now. Jim Leonard's pulling.
He muffed it, and it is Ohio State football inside the 20-yard line.
Right.
This time from the 19-yard line. Gives it to Hall on the sweep. Turns it up. Boy, does he get belted, but he's still on his feet. And a stiff arm, and he's finally shoved out of bounds at the 12-yard line. Hall, the right side, and this time a sure tackle right around the ankles by Jim Leonard. 5 touchdowns for the junior out of Tampa. Pressure on Krenzel, gets the ball away, and he falls down, but he makes the catch. Hartsock, and I'll tell you, the Wisconsin people sitting down below had already been hollering that it's short. Here comes the play. 2 wide receivers to the bottom of your screen. They need just inches. And Krenzel straight ahead. Boy, I don't know. I don't know. From where the linesman is coming in, they're going to give it to him.
He may have needed with that second effort.
From the shotgun, Krenzel going to carry it at the 10-yard line, and then he gets belted at the 8. Will he be the target? On second down, Krenzel looks. Pumps now running for the end zone, and they're going to grab him and knock him down, Jefferson. And Lydell Ross, number 30, the running back, is the man at the top of your screen. They have him split way out to the right. Throws for the end zone. Got a man, and he overthrows it. Nothing is a foregone conclusion on this field of play. 24-yard attempt, right hash mark. Gets a good one, blasts it, and he got it. So with 4:02 left until halftime, our new score, Wisconsin 7 and Ohio State 3. We'll be right back.
Effects right down here on the field.
Well, Ohio State's going to do the same thing. They scribbed the ball, picked up at the 22-yard line, and it's Bernstein. And I'll tell you, the big fullback came rambling out almost to the 45-yard line. So Booker Stanley gets a breather. He did a very nice job for the Badgers. Here comes a blitz right up the middle. They give it to Smith. And Smith is going to be stopped after a gain of 2. It happened earlier today with Auburn defeating Arkansas.
Northern Illinois and TCU still keep motoring.
Sorge going to be caught. That is Pitcock. 3 wide receivers. Ohio State showing blitz, and they stay at home.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense. 5 yards from the previous spot. The down remains 3rd.
They got to take it all the way across midfield to the Ohio State 48-yard line. Sorge steps up, drills the pass, and it's incomplete, and the flag has gone down.
Prior to the snap, false start, offense. 5 yards. The down remains 3rd.
Lee Evans, the man at the top of your screen, but they're going to go with a running play, and Booker Stanley is going to be stopped. Driving spiral. It'll turn over, but very returnable by Gamble. From the 26, tries to take it to the open side of the field, and they will use the sideline nicely and stop him short of the 35. Play action by Krenzel. Looking now, going to try to run. Hit from the blind side. The ball is loose, and I believe Ohio State, yeah, he got back on it. And they head to the locker room. And a very soggy crowd, but a very appreciative crowd as we head to halftime with the Badgers on top by a score of 7-3. So now here's Reese Davis with the Pontiac High Performance halftime report. Reese, and they deferred to the second half, so it's Nugent preparing to kick off for the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Brandon Williams, you can see him, number 25, and he'll take the kick at the 5. A little bit of a seam. He'll take it out to the 22-yard line. He gets the handoff, cuts it right back up the middle. Boy, he got stuck big time by Will Allen. Moving left to right as Wisconsin is right now. They do have the wind to their back here in the 3rd quarter. They pull the guard. Here comes Booker Stanley. Turns the corner. 30, 35, 40. Still on his feet. Across midfield. The longest run of the night. Reynolds on the tackle. 70 yards on 12 carries. That's Daniels in motion. They come with pressure off the corner. Sorge going to run for his life. Now drills it over the middle, and that ball is intercepted. He put it up and floated. He could have run for 10 yards himself. And Dustin Fox
landed up there like a dying quail.
Straight ahead, Lydell Ross. Not much doing, as you would expect. Ohio State's. Maurice Hall, number 28. Into the ball game at tailback. Nothing doing at left tackle. Tries the right side. He's going to be spun down. Retreats to throw. 3rd down. The ball is tipped, and it is caught by Hartsock. No, Hamby, I beg your pardon, number 80. See the numbers on Ryan Hamby. Sophomore out of Cincinnati Moeller. This time the running play spins off a tackle, and on second effort he's going to have a gain of about 2. Stepanovich is alternating with Bryce Bishop at right guard for the Buckeyes. Sweep to the right. Hall. Good ankle high tackle. Going to be stopped about 4 yards short to the 38-yard line. Krenzel from the shotgun. They bring a blitz off the corner right over the middle. The ball is thrown too hard right through the hands of Michael Jenkins.
On that football.
5th punt of the night by Ohio State, and the left footer, he blasts this one. Wow. Leonard is going to go over his head and now takes a stop move and is rolling at the 1-yard line. It is touchdown by Ohio State. So the worst field position of the night for the Badgers. Bernstein will take it straight ahead. Gain of about 3 yards.
Yeah, he's got double coverage right now. He's got bracket.
This time they hand it off to Stanley, and the tailback is going to take it out across the 5-yard line. Tackle get to is the 11-yard line. Sorgi hands it off to his tailback again, and Booker Stanley is not going to pick up the first down. To be tackled by DeAndre. Good pass. Here's the boot. High hanging spiral. Gamble backing up to the 48. Fumbles the ball. Muffed it. It's still loose. Still loose. And Wisconsin has recovered. And the long snapper is the man who got downfield to make the recovery. At Petula. Running play. Booker Stanley. Big head of steam right up the middle. That's going to be a gain of almost 8 yards. Badgers with a 4-point lead, trying to take advantage of a muffed punt on the part of Ohio State. And they go with the running play right up the middle. Caught him at a blitz. Good call. And they're going to take it to the 23-yard line. It was because of Jim Huber, the offensive line coach. Draw play. Right up the middle. Not much doing there. Coming in is Will Allen. It's Daniels in motion. They pulled the guard, but the defender got inside the position, got a slant on him.
They got him right now inside.
Rolls the pocket, looks back to the backside. Now he's going to run it. And is going to be stopped at the 20-yard line. A.J. Hawk will make the tackle for Ohio State.
You know one thing, when he came off the sideline.
We got an altercation here now. Raiola didn't like the way his quarterback got treated. And I'll tell you, Sorgi is down.
When he has that opportunity again, let's see what happens.
Well, I don't, boy, that's a Robert Reynolds, and it's like he's. This field goal attempt is going to be 38 yards from right in the middle of the field. Good pass, plenty of distance. 3 points, Badgers. So let's take a timeout. 5:09 left in the third quarter, and our new score, Wisconsin up by a touchdown. Wisconsin leading, 5:09 to play. At Jim Sorgi on the bench. They are working on his neck after that incident that happened just a moment ago. Then this kick's going to go out the back of the end zone. I don't think there's any question, and particularly if Sorgi can't come back. Draw play. No, fakes the draw. Drills the pass. Has it complete to Jenkins. Carter in motion to the top of your screen. Flags come down.
Prior to the snap, ball start, offense, 5 yards. The down remains first.
First down and 15. Thanks, Adrian. Good hustle there. Under pressure, grabs his arm, and guess who? Hawthorne. As you can see. Back in the pocket. Here comes pressure. Going to sack him again. Jonathan Welch this time.
They got air one out to Jenkins right here.
Well, that's who he's going to. Got him at the 40-yard line. And not enough for the first down. Did last time, 64 yards. Here's the left foot. This one's off the side of his foot. His worst effort of the night, and now that thing stays inbounds, bounced right at the sideline, and takes an Ohio State bounce, and it goes dead just outside the 10. Wow. Matt Sharbert comes in, the junior out of Elgin, Illinois.
This is big right here.
Mike, don't you expect Ohio State to try to maybe light him up a little bit?
No, they're going to run the football.
Booker Stanley bounces forward, and he'll have about 3 yards into play. Well, Booker Stanley now 90 yards on 19 attempts and 1 touchdown. Here comes the blitz right up the middle. Booker Stanley puts a head down, and he is being tackled by Robert Reynolds. Reese Davis.
Quarterback draw or draw right here. Nope.
Fake the blitz, and here comes the quarterback draw. Gets it outside. 25, and he's going to have the first down plus about 6 yards. Posiak in motion, and they hand it off to Booker Stanley. Tries to turn the corner, and he's going to have about 5 yards in the play. A.J. Hawk and the folks here at Camp Randall know what is hanging in the balance here. A 19-game winning streak by the Ohio State Buckeyes, and they want to end it right here this evening. Let's take a timeout, and as we go to the fourth quarter, it is the Badgers 10 and the Buckeyes 3.
It might be a little bit wide, but it's still very good. High definition, Ron.
All right, Adrian. Booker Stanley gets the handoff, and now, as we mentioned, Jim is not real big, but he plays big. See those defensive backs creeping up. Handoff, they try to come with a sweep, and Booker Stanley, there's just nothing there. Dwayne Smith checks into the backfield for Wisconsin, so both he and Booker are there. And the pass, got a man wide open. It's complete. Brandon Williams. Williams in motion. But they hand it off to Stanley, and he's got the big fullback, Bernstein, out in front of him. 10-3, Wisconsin on top. They have a second down, and the clock about to go under 9 minutes left in the ball game. Schaubert looking for a spot to run, airs this one out and throws it incomplete. On third down, and here comes pressure. Steps up, going to be hit. Will Smith. Second time tonight that he will have a tackle for a loss. Here's the boot into the wind. That wind is just killing these kicks quickly, and it takes a strange bounce. Now takes a Ohio State roll and will be touched dead at the 24-yard line. Pass is complete at the 35 to Drew Carter, and Carter's going to pick up about 3 more yards afterward.
And they have made some mistakes tonight.
From the shotgun, first down. Krenzel steps up, pressure coming on him, and he throws it. If it's complete, that's a fumble, and the official says incomplete.
Jenkins right over here, one-on-one.
Quarterback draw.
They better give up on that play.
The defending national champions. Krenzel sets. Good protection this time. His own man ran into him, and the catch is made, and he's going to have the first down. Michael Jenkins came back.
Tight end Hartsock has been a key receiver. They're splitting him out.
And let's see if they look for him. Krenzel steps up into the pocket, going to go long. Got Carter down there, and he caught a diving catch at the 6-yard line.
You have to beat Craig Krenzel.
First and goal, Ohio State. Short drop, puts up the pass, and it is knocked away and incomplete. Again from the shotgun. Looks for the far sideline. He's got Jenkins. Touchdown, Ohio State. An extra point away from tying it up. It's all up to Centerville, Ohio native Mike Nugent. Good pass. Nugent moves forward, and he's got the extra point. And with 6:09 left to play in our ball game, we are tied. Badgers 10 and the Buckeyes 10. Well, this kick
has got to be the guy for Wisconsin.
Booker Stanley, very short yardage. He'll take it to about the 21-yard line. Bernstein, the fullback, they split him out to the right. In fact, they're going to send him out on the pattern, and they're going to throw long, and got a man out there. It is caught by Evans, and Evans is going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Wisconsin, 79 yards. Minutes and 20 seconds left in our ball game. Low pass is able to bring it up, and the kick is good. And now,
and Barry Alvarez decided he had to open up this football game.
You could see Lee Evans rolling his arms. I want the football. The first catch by Evans tonight. You know, somebody you got to give credit to, Mike Gottfried. Davis, Benning, Raiola, Clinkscale, and Lawrence. The offensive line.
Been here before.
Here's the kick. And they kick this one away. And Carter fumbles the ball at the 5. That's a live, remember. Picks it up. And is going to be tackled short of the 20. Van Childers, I beg your pardon. Krenzel operates again from the shotgun. Good protection for him. Gets a pass out on the wing. It's complete to Holmes. Santonio Holmes, a freshman out of Belle Glade, Florida. First down. They scrimmage now from the 31-yard line. Pressure coming. Going to step up into the pocket, and he'll run. Runs for the sideline. Gets the first down, and then wisely goes out of bounds. May not be necessarily a pretty dancer, but he dances every dance.
I'll tell you one thing.
He dances every dance, buddy. Over the middle. Got it complete. Hartsock, the tight end. And he is knocked back immediately. The ball just inside the Wisconsin 45-yard line. Here comes pressure. Flag comes down. That's going to be offensive holding. I mean, Hall got gang tackled and pushed back. Ohio State 6 penalties, 46 yards. No blitz, just the down lineman, and that ball is underthrown and short, looking for Drew Carter.
Had him open.
Yeah, third down. They need to take it to the Wisconsin 41-yard line. Wisconsin comes up to show bump at the top of your screen, and they come with the blitz off the corner. Pressure on Krenzel. The ball is tipped and incomplete. Soft kick on this one, a wobbly spiral. And bounces. Wow, that came very, very close to a Wisconsin player who had his back to the play. It is going to be touched dead at the 6-yard line. Brandon Williams in motion, and there's movement right there. So
Prior to the snap, illegal contact. Defense. 5 yards. The down remains first.
3:27 left in the game. First down and 5 for the Badgers. Little counter tray, and Booker Stanley. Contact is made behind the line. Booker Stanley gets the handoff. Turns the corner, puts a head down, is going to be 2 yards short of the first down. It's going to be third down, Wisconsin.
I think I'd go run something off tackle outside or quarterback keep. Direction one way, quarterback come out the other way. Yep.
Play action. He's going to boot it out, and he's going to have the first down, diving at the 20-yard line. 2.5 minutes and counting. The defending national champions and their 19-game win streak on the line right now. Booker Stanley goes at right tackle. 2 very tough yards, but is there with his presence. Booker Stanley bounces it outside. Big opening. Has 5, has 10. Out over the 40, and he's out to the 46-yard line. A minute and a half left in the ball game. Stanley, 31 carries, 125 yards. 3 times more individually than what Ohio State has been giving up. There's the knee. 103, now 102. And they are standing, and the student section keeping an eye down there. Clock is down to 23, now 22. He will take a knee, and that's it. The Badgers of Wisconsin have pulled the upset over the Ohio State Buckeyes. So the celebration begins. Jim Tressel looking on the near sideline. Barry Alvarez had run after his running back, Booker Stanley, to congratulate him, and that's the reason he didn't come straight out on the field.
I think the backup quarterback, Matt Schaubert, is the hero in Wisconsin tonight.
So the final score, Wisconsin 17 and Ohio State 10.